Did Dort just try to end Nikola Jokic's season? Look at this angle closely. I'm going to slow it down because what looks like hustle might actually be something much darker. On the surface, it's just another Tuesday night in the NBA, March 3rd, 2026, but the ripples from this one moment are threatening to tear the Western Conference apart. We aren't just looking at a common foul here. We are looking at a moment that has sent search data for Dort dirty and Jokic injury update, spiking over 400% in the last 12 hours alone. The viral score on this controversy is a staggering 94 out of 100. Why? Because the stakes couldn't be higher. With the Oklahoma City Thunder sitting at the number 1 seed, every single play is magnified under a playoff intensity microscope. Is Dort the ultimate glue guy playing with maximum heart, or is he a player who finally crossed the line? Today, we go beyond the highlights. We're using the new camera angles that just surfaced to perform a frame-by-frame strategic analysis. To understand the dirty or hustle debate, we have to understand the environment of this game on March 3rd. This wasn't a mid-season nothing game. This was a battle for the soul of the Western Conference standings. The Thunder have shocked the league this year, securing that number 1 seed. But to keep it, they have to go through the reigning standard of excellence, Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. Dort's entire job description is to be the Jokic stopper, or at the very least, the Jokic annoyer. For 3 quarters, it was a masterclass in physical playoff-style basketball, but then the incident happened. As new camera angles have surfaced today, the narrative has shifted from tough defense to potential suspension. According to VistaViral's trend velocity, this topic is currently at a 9 out of 10, meaning if you aren't talking about this now, you're already behind the curve. Let's get into the slow-mo analysis that everyone is obsessing over. When you watch the play in real time, Dort appears to be diving for a loose ball. It's the kind of play Thunder fans point to when they defend his hustle. But look at this new angle, the one that started surfacing only a few hours ago. Look at Dort's lead foot. Frame 124. Jokic has already gathered the ball. Frame 128. Dort's momentum isn't directed toward the ball anymore. It's directed toward Jokic's landing zone. This is where the intentional argument gains steam. Nuggets fans are calling for an immediate suspension, claiming that Dort's eyes weren't on the ball, but on Jokic's lower body. In the world of elite athletics, the difference between a hustle play and a season ender is measured in millimeters and milliseconds. VistaViral's analytics breakdown gives this an engagement ratio of 10 out of 10. People are anxious watching this. They are arguing about it in the trenches of social media, because the footage is just ambiguous enough to fuel both sides of the fire. We are seeing tribalism at an all-time high right now. On one side, you have the Denver Nuggets faithful. To them, Jokic is a protected treasure, and seeing Dort, a player known for his bruising physicality, make contact like this feels like a targeted hit. They are flooding the league's office with calls for a multi-game suspension. On the other side, you have the Thunder fans. They see Dort as the heart and soul of the number 1 seed. To them, this is just Dort being Dort playing 110% until the final whistle. They argue that if Jokic wasn't a superstar, this wouldn't even be a discussion. They call it defending the hustle. This divide is exactly why the emotional hook of this story is a perfect 10 out of 10. There is no middle ground. You either think Dort is a dirty player trying to manipulate the Western Conference standings, or you think he's a victim of his own high-motor playstyle. The data doesn't lie. In the last 12 hours, search queries for Dort dirty and Jokic injury update have exploded by over 400%. This tells us 2 things. First, the risk level of this situation is medium because it involves a potential injury to the league's most valuable asset. If Jokic is out, the entire landscape of the playoffs changes. The Thunder's path to a championship becomes significantly easier, which only adds fuel to the intentional conspiracy theories. Second, the competition gap is currently at a 7 out of 10, while many outlets are reporting the foul. Very few are doing the deep dive slow-mo analysis that the fans are actually searching for. People want the truth about whether Dort crossed the line. Let's look at the bigger picture. Why is this peaking now? It's because of the impact on the Western Conference standings. Oklahoma City is currently the number 1 seed. They are the young team that wasn't supposed to be here yet. Denver is the giant they have to slay. If this accident or intentional play results in a suspension for Dort, the Thunder lose their best defender. If it results in an injury for Jokic, the Nuggets lose their season. The opportunity window to discuss this is tight, only about 12 to 18 hours, before the league makes an official statement or the next news cycle takes over. This is the freshness index at an 8 out of 10. We are in the heat of the controversy. So was it dirty? Or was it just the high-stakes hustle of a man trying to keep his team at the #1 spot? The slow-mo analysis shows a player moving at a dangerous speed in a high-pressure environment. Whether the darker intent was there or not, the result is the same. A league-wide controversy that has the entire basketball world holding its breath. Dort's reputation is on the line. Nikola Jokic's health is the league's priority. And the Western Conference standings are hanging in the balance. What do you think? Did Dort cross the line, or are Nuggets fans overreacting to a hustle play? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'll be hearting the best takes. If you want to stay ahead of the next viral NBA breakdown, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We are tracking this story as more angles surface,